Welcome to the MPP Hoot, where we give you a recap of last week's news on everything education.
On February 7th, some students in Douglas County, Colorado walked out of class after the school board's conservative majority fired the superintendent. Allegedly, the school board had a meeting on the 4th and decided to let go of Superintendent Corey Wise without any reason. A junior at Highlands Ranch High School, Acela Strauss, arranged the walkout. Strauss said, "The students and the teachers and staff have a huge voice when it comes to this because we make up the school board. The school board is because of us." Strauss also declared that the school board went about the decision in an unethical manner. Strauss said, "He wasn't given any fairness when it came to it. The majority board, we could see, clearly didn't care about the students' voices, about the community's voices." So at approximately 1 p.m. on Monday, students throughout the district walked out of class. This included dozens of students at Highlands Ranch High School, as well as students from Crest Hill Middle School. According to Strauss, the way the school board treated the superintendent was unethical. That is, they seemingly didn't consider the students' and community's needs and opinions. The aim of this walkout is to bring attention to the school board and ultimately urge a recall of the board members that voted to remove Corey Wise.
Last Monday, the head of security at FSU's library, Todd Peak, was arrested for stealing around 5,000 rare comic books. These books were from a collection worth $500,000. Todd Peak had one of the 4 keys to access this collection, the Robert M. Irvin Jr. collection that features comics on superheroes, science fiction, fantasy, and horror. In total, 4,996 items were missing from this collection. According to police, Peak sold the comics to private buyers and comic book stores for 2 years. Peak is being charged with grand theft of over $100,000, fraud, dealing in stolen property, and sale of stolen property using the internet. According to an arrest report, Peak sold the stolen items in online forums and the back room at a comic shop. He also used Facebook to advertise his items and message and negotiate with potential buyers. Thus far, police have recovered 2,843 comics.
On Monday the 7th, dozens of schools in Puerto Rico closed due to the flooding, landslides, and torrential rain across the U.S. Caribbean territory. In addition, these conditions knocked over trees and resulted in authorities needing to close certain main roads. Over a dozen individuals, following the floods, are residing in shelters. According to the Commissioner for the Bureau of Emergency Management and Disaster Administration, in some areas, up to 6 inches of rain fell in less than 6 hours. According to the National Weather Services in San Juan, the area receiving the most amount of rain was Toa Alta, a town in the northern region of Puerto Rico. In addition, coastal areas faced waves as high as 13 feet.
Last week, exam boards in England published information about changes to this year's GCSEs, AS, and A-level exams. One of the major changes is that grade boundaries will be more flexible in England, Scotland, and Wales. Grades will be set at a midpoint between the 2019 pre-pandemic boundaries and grade levels from teacher assessments in 2021. Allegedly, this leniency will offer students a safety net. There will also be changes to specific topics. For English literature, geography, and history, there will be more choices in questions. For math, students will be able to use formula sheets. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss next week's episode.